Welcome to our Hong Kong Brief program. I'm your host, Jenny. Today, we dive into the inspiring journey of Coleman Wong, who has soared in the ATP rankings thanks to the guidance of his coach, James Allemby. Their partnership has not only sharpened Wong's skills but also transformed him into a fierce competitor as he eyes his first ATP Challenger title. Next up, we explore the Lunar New Year rituals where Kenneth Lau Ip-keung shared a prophetic message urging Hongkongers to steer clear of greed and focus on doing what's right. With a projected budget deficit looming, he emphasized the importance of responsible financial management to support the community and foster economic growth. Lastly, we take a culinary adventure with Wilson Fok, a food writer who reveals his favorite spots for congee, coffee, and exquisite Cantonese cuisine. From local gems to upscale dining, Fok's recommendations are sure to satisfy any food lover's cravings. Please stay tuned for more detailed content. South China Morning Post reports on the multifaceted role of James Allemby, the coach behind Hong Kong tennis star Coleman Wong Lam. Allemby, a former futures tournament player and sparring partner for Rafael Nadal, has been instrumental in Wong's ascent from a world ranking of 1,366 to a career high of 128. Since they began working together in September 2021, Allemby has adopted various roles, from a supportive friend to a strict dictator coach, emphasizing the importance of honest communication. Their partnership has yielded impressive results, with Wong breaking into the top 200 and qualifying for 3 Grand Slam events. Allemby believes Wong has the potential to secure his first ATP Challenger title soon, as they continue to refine his skills and build his confidence. In another article, South China Morning Post shares the prophetic message drawn by Hung Ye-kook chairman Kenneth Lau during an annual Lunar New Year ritual, emphasizing the importance of doing what is right and avoiding greed. Lau's interpretation of the fortune stick, which read, "Do not do anything wrong during your life or cause trouble because of your greed," encourages Hongkongers to act responsibly, especially in light of the city's financial challenges. He urged the government to manage its budget wisely, avoid tax increases, and prioritize the needs of middle-class and low-income residents. This traditional ceremony, held at Che Kung Temple, serves as a reminder for the community to focus on practical actions and ethical decision-making in the new year. In a delightful exploration of culinary experiences, South China Morning Post features Wilson Fok, a food writer known as the Jam Master, who shares his favorite dining spots in Hong Kong. Fok reminisces about his childhood meals prepared by his grandmother and highlights local gems such as Kam Fung for congee and rice rolls, and Kam Center roast goose for its unique barbecued meats. He also recommends Uncle Ben Coffee for its bespoke coffee blends and Stone Coffee for its exclusive geisha beans. For a taste of innovative Cantonese cuisine, Fok suggests the chairman, while Oi Man Sang offers a lively street food experience. He emphasizes the joy of sharing meals with friends and showcases the diverse flavors of Hong Kong's culinary landscape, making it a must-visit destination for food lovers. CNN reports on the emergence of DeepSeek, a Chinese startup that has quickly gained attention with its AI chatbot, challenging the notion of American superiority in technology. Users of DeepSeek's chatbot experience a glimpse into China's stringent censorship practices, particularly when discussing sensitive topics like the Tiananmen Square massacre or the Hong Kong protests. The chatbot initially provides detailed responses about these events, but quickly retracts its answers, highlighting the tight grip the Chinese Communist Party maintains over information. This raises significant concerns about free speech and the potential for DeepSeek to influence global narratives, as its AI is likely to reflect pro-China biases due to the nature of its data sources and operational constraints. South China Morning Post highlights the enduring allure of the camel coat, a fashion staple that has been embraced by numerous celebrities throughout history, from Marilyn Monroe to Angelina Jolie. Originally designed for practicality in the post-World War I era, the camel coat has evolved into a symbol of sophistication and elegance. Brands like Max Mara have played a pivotal role in popularizing the camel coat, with creative director Ian Griffiths noting its ability to blend masculine and feminine styles, thus redefining traditional notions of chicness. The coat's timeless appeal and authority make it a coveted piece that transcends trends, illustrating its lasting impact on fashion. South China Morning Post also discusses the potential for Asian investors to capitalize on nature investments, which focus on sustainable resources like forests and water. Ben O'Donnell, Chief Investment Officer of Climate Asset Management, emphasizes the early mover advantage for those who invest in nature assets before they become mainstream. Despite the current underinvestment in this sector, there is a significant opportunity for growth as global awareness of climate change increases. The firm has successfully raised over $1 billion for natural capital projects, including sustainable forestry and regenerative agriculture, aiming to deliver both financial returns and environmental benefits. As the strategies employed in these projects evolve, Asian investors are encouraged to diversify their portfolios globally to mitigate risks associated with climate change and resource scarcity. South China Morning Post reports that Hong Kong's monetary authority has decided to keep its base rate steady at 4.75%, mirroring the U.S. Federal Reserve's recent decision to maintain its target rate. This pause follows 3 rate cuts last year, marking a significant moment in the monetary policy landscape. The Fed's stance, driven by a complex interplay of inflation risks and a substantial budget deficit, reflects a cautious approach amidst external pressures, including demands from President Trump for lower rates. With inflation showing signs of slowing down compared to the previous year, the HKMA's decision indicates that while the local economy may need more stimulus, it is currently aligned with the broader U.S. monetary policy framework, which has been in place since 1983 to maintain the Hong Kong dollar's peg to the U.S. dollar. In another development, Lee Man's head coach Matt Holland has expressed his determination to revitalize the team's spirit after questioning the players' commitment. Ahead of the Senior Shield final against Eastern, Holland's candid remarks highlight his desire to shake things up within the club, emphasizing the importance of not taking the team's successes for granted. Holland's recent signing of defender Ryan Tafazali from Wycombe Wanderers is part of his strategy to enhance the team's profile and performance. As he gears up for the crucial match, he acknowledges the pressure to succeed and the need for open communication with club president Norman Lee, fostering a culture of honesty and accountability. Finally, Hong Kong hotels are experiencing high occupancy rates exceeding 90% during the Lunar New Year, although this represents a slight decline from the previous year. While the influx of mainland tourists has increased due to relaxed visa restrictions, industry insiders note that many visitors are opting for shorter stays and spending less. The Quartus Hotel in Mong Kok and Amira in Sim Sha Sui report strong bookings, particularly from mainland guests. However, the trend of visitors favoring inexpensive local dining options over hotel amenities suggests that the hospitality sector may not fully benefit from the surge in tourist numbers. As the Lunar New Year festivities unfold, the city anticipates a bustling travel period, with significant movement across its land checkpoints. South China Morning Post reports on a unique massage parlor in Shenzhen, China, that has stirred controversy with its offer of a detox massage for just 9 yuan, approximately $1. However, this enticing price comes with a catch: only women who meet certain criteria can qualify, such as owning an iPhone 16, driving a luxury car like a Mercedes, or being employed by top tech companies. The parlor has set 27 conditions that customers must fulfill to be considered exceptionally outstanding. While some view this as a clever marketing strategy aimed at affluent women, others criticize it as superficial and potentially in violation of consumer rights. The shop claims its goal is to encourage women to strive for a better life, but the unusual requirements have sparked significant debate online. The Toronto Star captures the vibrant celebrations of the Lunar New Year, marking the beginning of the Year of the Snake, as millions across Asia and beyond partake in traditional festivities. In Beijing, people flock to temple fairs, ringing bells and tossing coins for good luck, while in Malaysia, the air is filled with the sounds of firecrackers and lion dances. Families come together for festive dinners, and many take the opportunity to travel during the 8-day holiday, leading to the world's largest annual movement of people. The celebrations extend beyond China, with communities in Moscow and Cuba showcasing their own unique cultural blends, illustrating the global significance of this cherished holiday. In another captivating story from South China Morning Post, Jessica Altman, the daughter of the original Wonder Woman, Linda Carter, recently made waves at the Schiaparelli fashion show during Paris Haute Couture Fashion Week. The mother-daughter duo turned heads with their striking black and gold outfits, reflecting a Gothic elegance. Jessica, who holds a Juris Doctor degree and has pursued a career as a singer-songwriter, recently released her first album, Aftermath, drawing inspiration from her personal experiences, including the loss of her father. Married to Dr. Ross Urich, a board-certified surgeon, Jessica continues to balance her legal education with her passion for music, showcasing her multifaceted talents and the strong bond she shares with her mother. The Toronto Star highlights Premier Doug Ford's recent announcement regarding the extension of the Hurontario LRT into downtown Brampton, a decision that has sparked controversy due to Ford's tunnel obsession. While tunnels can be advantageous in densely populated areas, the article argues that the proposed underground route may not be the best solution for Brampton's transit needs. The city's remarkable success in public transit is attributed to its efficient bus system, rather than the new light rail line. The author stresses the importance of planning additional surface routes to ensure the tunnel is utilized effectively, while questioning the overall direction of transit funding in the Greater Toronto Area amidst rising costs and mismanagement. In the South China Morning Post, the spotlight shifts to Nicole Ansari, the third wife of Succession star Brian Cox. A former child actress and climate activist, Ansari has been a supportive partner to Cox for 25 years, and now she is stepping into the limelight herself. With a background in acting and producing, she has appeared in various films and even played a role in Succession as Cox's character's former mistress. Ansari's activism, particularly in advocating for women's rights and climate change, has influenced Cox's views on feminism. The couple's love story began in Hamburg, and they now share 2 sons who are also pursuing careers in the arts, showcasing a family deeply rooted in creativity and activism. Nikkei Asia reports on Japan's plans to reform shareholder identity disclosure laws, aiming to enhance transparency in corporate governance. The proposed revisions to the Companies Act are designed to help companies identify actual shareholders, particularly those holding less than 5% of shares, which has become increasingly important in light of rising activist shareholder movements and potential hostile takeovers. The article compares Japan's approach to those of the US and UK, which have established more robust frameworks for shareholder identification. A cautionary tale involving Hoketsu, a paper milling company, illustrates the challenges faced when companies lack accurate information about their shareholders, highlighting the need for reforms that could streamline the identification process and facilitate better communication between companies and their investors. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.